I think ethically, I think it's wrong. I think that it's wrong to hurt somebody who's defenseless. And I think it's wrong to dominate somebody who's defenseless. But I think that there's a huge difference. So there's degrees of wrong. Okay. So murdering someone in first degree is more wrong than manslaughter or negligently murdering somebody. So as far as torturing a baby, I see that as a huge individual evil. But I think having a blanket of law that is universally applied, like for instance, banning or legalizing abortion at a federal level so that there's not that individual decision making, I see that as a greater degree of evil than even torturing babies. Because let's say that there is a group that advocates torturing babies, and let's say they take over the political system, and let's say that they take over the judiciary, then by your train of thought that this thing should be federally adjudicated and established through precedent, then you're saying that because might is right, and because they've taken power, they can apply their body of ethics. That's my answer. And it's more complex than your simple yes or no, or you positing trying to force me into a tangent, which these are all manipulative strategies in conversation and they're duplicitous. And I'm not calling you a narcissist. What I'm saying is I'm describing your characteristics and your actions that you're taking. I'm describing those as narcissistic manipulative. So if you could avoid doing that, and if you avoid trying to reframe and telling me what I'm saying, then I'm not going to have a problem with you. But what you're doing right now is we can't have a discussion because rather than listening to me, you're responding to points I've never made. Thank you.
Okay, phenomenal, Joe. So I think it's funny that you ended off that statement by saying, I'm responding to points that you never made, when you just made the largest equivocation I've probably ever witnessed a guest make on this live since I started doing these live streams. So I said that torturing babies should be federally illegal because it's wrong to torture babies. And then you said, Dean, according to your logic, you'd be okay with legalizing a baby torture on the federal level because you think it should be adjudicated on the federal level. Actually, no. I wouldn't say that I would support legalizing baby torture on the federal level. Why? Because I think it's wrong to torture babies.